Hello to all traders and welcome to another edition of Market Insights. This video has been brought to you once again by Orbex. So what we usually do on a Monday morning is look at oil and gold, how it's fluctuated over the weekend, and if there's any opportunities and any gaps over the weekend that we can take a good advantage of. Well, oil has kept on pushing on both sides of the Atlantic, Brent and crude above 120 now for the first time in a few months. And now we're looking to see what the next continuation is. So this comes after the EU banning or purposely putting in a 90% restriction on all imports of Russian oil by the end of the year. On top of that, over the weekend, we've had Saudi Arabia hike their crude prices as well, which has led to a possible supply bottleneck that could be happening shortly. OPEC have said that they will keep up supply distribution for the demand that will come. However, is it going to be enough for what Russia was providing to certain states? So we'll see what happens there. Very interesting news coming out over the weekend. And the last time we looked on US oil, as you can see on the chart here, we were going into a triangular formation. Looking at if we're looking at an Elliott wave scenario, we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are now looking to see if there's going to be a slight correction and a fall out of this particular pattern, or if prices are going to start pushing up to these recent peaks that we've been seeing not so long ago, actually, when obviously the Ukraine-Russia invasion did start, unfortunately, at the beginning of March or the end of February. So that around this time, we saw this big, vast accentuation on oil, and that hasn't seemed to be slowing down anytime soon. Excuse me. So what we're looking at now is a potential either fall out of this particular triangle pattern, or we can start moving to the upside again for further tests. If we look on US oil, UK oil as well, it's moving in tandem pretty much. As you can see here, we are now seeing a triangular formation, and just above that, sorry, I'll just put that a little bit easier for you to see. So now we're just seeing what the next result is. It seems to be pushing a little bit higher. We've already hit the $124 before it started moving down a little bit. So with that being said, what is the next route for oil as well? We're looking on any divergences seen on any particular indicator. Let's just put the RSI on just for just because it's quite a commonly used indicator here. So as you can see, we are not really looking at any divergences at the moment. It seems to be moving in tandem, just slightly higher than what we're used to. And if we can I'll just put that into better. So let's just put this in white, so it's a bit easier to see. We can just remove that just for now. So if we put the main RSI on, as you can see, we are moving in tandem with prices, but the main news coming out of the oil field, look for Saudi Arabia, look for OPEC, and obviously look to see the fallout of the European Union really tightening its threshold against these Russian imports by the end of the year. More sanctions to come on Russia most probably, but Russia did say last week that they will find buyers for their cheaper product, and we'll see what happens in the near term as well as we get underway. So we can't look at oil without looking at gold. Gold, on the other hand, we've seen it move quite consolidating quite easily at the moment. So we're just looking at the next term for the for gold, and as we see, if we look on the 4-hour chart on the intraday at the moment, we are now looking at quite a considerable consolidation, and prices were expected to start jumping above 1900 by this time. However, we are not seeing that at the moment. A lot of gold traders are flocking away, possibly trading on more on oil. We saw this accentuation to the downside, then we saw this V-shaped recovery, and from here, what a lot of traders were thinking was that we were going to see another leg to the upside and just hit these recent highs here. But it hasn't happened. As you can see, just remove the drawings for easier description. As you can see here, we are looking now at this consolidation, and where will it end? We're hovering around the mid 1800 handle, which is quite a big significance, because the last time we did this, it actually did drop towards the 1800 handle. So will that happen again? We'll have to wait and see. So just keep an eye on all the fundamental headlines, because these are really driving the commodities at the moment. Oil, gas, and gold in particular. Gas is pushing higher as well, like I mentioned last week. So just keep an eye out, and we'll see what happens in the next few trading days. I will be reporting on oil in a few days' time, just to see where the path is taking us and what the opportunities are. So until then, enjoy the Stockwatch and Market Insights videos that we put on our YouTube channel. Any comments or queries, please feel free to add them as well, and we'll speak again next time. Bye for now.